All right, I got a bone to pick with people on this one. So, you guys know I've been doing my Stephen King reading series. You may have just earlier today watched my video on Dr. Sleep. The next book chronologically that Stephen King had released after The Shining specifically was Rage. It was a short story, and apparently it is found in a collection of short stories. I wonder if it's his Richard Bachman ones, because I'm not 100% certain, but it included stories like The Long Walk, which I have a physical copy of The Long Walk as it was published by itself. When I went to go find a physical copy of Rage by itself, not included in a collection of sorts, I wanted to see if I could find a standalone copy of it. There were none to be found, and the ones I did find on places like Amazon were $1,000 to buy. Okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know why this doesn't seem to exist anywhere. I checked on Overdrive in my public library, but unfortunately now also the public library is closed, so I can't actually go in there to find a physical copy of this book, if I can even find it. My mother doesn't have it. No bookstores I could find actually own it either. So this book is pretty much non-existent unless you pay thousands of dollars for it. Even when I would find a collection that contained Rage, I believe it was Richard Bachman, was when he started using the Richard Bachman pen name. Even when I looked for those specific collections, they were still over $1,000 to pay for. So needless to say, Rage is not going to be a top priority for me in terms of reading that one in a long time. However, I will, if I ever do find it, go back to reading it if I get further along in my Stephen King reading series than where this point is, which likely I will. So if I ever do find Rage, I will go back to read it and do a actual real review of it if I get the chance to read it, which who knows? But I wanted to address this to you guys because I also want to see if anyone out in the Stephen King reading world that there is has a copy of this that they are willing to either let me borrow or sell to me for a reasonable price. If there's anyone out there that is willing to either let me borrow or buy off of them their copy of Rage by Stephen King, let me know. I would love to see what we can arrange. Even like I said, if it's just borrowing, I'm so for it. I just want to be able to actually read it because I want to read all of King's work. And I really feel awful that I can't read Rage because I just can't find a copy of it that either I can afford or I can't even find a copy at all. So let me know if you guys do have a copy of Rage, or even if you have a copy of the short story collection that I came in, and we can hopefully figure something out to where I can obtain it, because I would really like to be able to effectively read everything King has written. So thank you all so much for joining me in this video, and let me know down in the comments below if you have had issues finding Rage, or if you know of somewhere I can find it, or would like to send me a copy of it to be able to review it or something. I'm desperate, guys. Please help me. I really want to be able to read this one. So thank you all so much for joining me. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below to subscribe to become an owlet in our flock. And I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.